Virgil van Dijk has spoken out following Liverpool's recent dip in form, delivering an honest assessment that's sure to resonate with supporters. The Reds have struggled to find consistency in recent weeks, and the captain didn't hold back when discussing where things have gone wrong and what needs to change. Speaking with his usual calm authority, Van Dijk admitted the team hasn't met its own standards and stressed the importance of rediscovering the focus and intensity that define Liverpool at their best. His comments come at a time when frustration among fans has been growing, with results falling short of early season expectations. For a player who leads by example, Van Dijk's words serve as both a reality check and a rallying call. A reminder that accountability starts from within the dressing room. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Arne Slot admitted he did not see Liverpool's alarming dip in form coming after they slipped to a fourth straight defeat. The Reds' Premier League title defence already appears in tatters after they were beaten 3-2 at Brentford thanks to the goals from Dango Uwatara, Kevin Schade and Igor Thiago. Milos Kerkez pulled one back and Mohamed Salah ended his recent goal drought. But the champions are still in the doldrums and could be 7 points behind leaders Arsenal by the end of the weekend. Disappointing again, said Reds boss Slot. I was hoping for and expecting a better performance. It was far from what we are used to. Even when we have been losing, our performances were better than tonight. Teams seem have a certain playing style against us, which is a very good strategy to play, and we haven't found an answer yet. You cannot even compete, which we don't do at the moment. We don't compete up there because we simply concede too many goals. It definitely also has to do with if you change quite a lot during the summer, then I think it's not a surprise that it can go a bit like this. But I didn't expect it to go with 4 losses in a row, let that be clear. Slot was well aware of Brentford's threat from long throws. He said it was all that they worked on in training on Friday, but Liverpool still could not handle them as they fell behind after only 5 minutes. Michael Coyote's delivery was nodded on by Christopher Ayer at the near post, and Ouattara got ahead of Kerkez to hook the ball home. The second goal arrived in the 45th minute, just moments after Cody Gakpo had a pretty strong case for a penalty turned down following a challenge from Nathan Collins. Florian Wirtz lost the ball in midfield and Mikkel Damsgaard played the perfect defense-splitting pass to Schade, who showed Ibrahima Konate a clean pair of heels before finishing past Georgi Mamardashvili. However, Liverpool grabbed a lifeline in stoppage time when Conor Bradley's cross was lashed home by fellow fullback Kerkez. After the break, Virgil van Dijk clipped Ouattara on the edge of the box, and referee Tim Robinson gave a free kick. But a VAR check showed the contact was on the line. A penalty was awarded, and Thiago did the rest. Slot felt his side got the rough end of both penalty decisions. It's not an excuse, but it's a soft penalty to concede, he said. And it is a crucial moment just before it was 2-0. You show the penalty, and that moment, if I had to give one, it would be to Cody. With 2 minutes remaining, Salah grabbed his first goal in 7 matches. A sweetly struck finish after ages hesitation allowed Dominik Szoboszlai to get in a cross, but the equaliser would not come. The Bees, tipped to struggle this season after losing boss Thomas Frank and a host of star players, are now up to 10th after 3 wins in 4. We took the game to them, and that was the key for me, said head coach Keith Andrews. The team is growing, clearly. I feel like we're getting different types of performances now. I felt we deserved it. I'm really happy with how things are going. Now, Virgil van Dijk is struggling to put his finger on Liverpool's fall from grace, but believes they will overcome their current slump. It's now 5 defeats in the last 6 matches for the Reds. Imagining that happening back in August seemed impossible. Liverpool's 3-2 loss at Brentford was again littered with problems, with the champions now conceding at least 2 goals in 6 of their 9 Premier League games this season. Speaking to TNT Sports, Van Dijk admitted he is struggling to pinpoint the Reds' defensive woes, but also promised to overcome them in a frank post-match interview. It's difficult to say what is most concerning. The fact is that we didn't keep clean sheets for 9 games, Van Dijk said. It's easy then to blame a particular person, or the backline, or set pieces, but it's a collective thing in the end as well. Everyone has to look in the mirror, including myself. That's what we all do, and that's what we all have discussed as well. I'm sure we will get out of this, but we don't get out of this just by talking about it. Obviously, I have to come here because you guys asked me to come here, otherwise I would just focus on trying to get back on track with my team. We'll try to improve, that's what we work on. It's not that we're doing nothing in training or nothing behind the scenes. We all want to improve, that's why we're on the pitch as well. But it's tough at the moment. We need each other, we need the support, we need the people that were celebrating with us as well last year to be there for us now even more. And then I'm very confident that we will get out of this because we have the quality offensively, defensively. But the reality is we are looking for a clean sheet, but definitely for a win again. That's the reality. The manner in which Liverpool have fallen off a cliff this season is hugely concerning, with a growing number of problems for Arne Slot to contend with. New signings aren't settling, key players are out of form, from Alexis McAllister to Mohamed Salah, and confidence is low. Liverpool look a mess defensively though, with even Van Dijk himself toiling of late, and you can't win games and trophies playing in such a manner. Arsenal have conceded just 1 shot on target in their last 3 matches, whereas the Reds look painfully easy to run through with 15 in their last 3. In other news, Arne Slot has provided a minor injury update on Curtis Jones after the midfielder was withdrawn in Liverpool's 3-2 loss to Brentford. Despite Liverpool's poor performance, Jones had been playing relatively well until he was forced off in the 70th minute due to an apparent groin injury, though this diagnosis is unconfirmed. Slot was then forced to bring on Rio Ngumoha, a left winger, and move Florian Wirtz back to play in a temporary midfield too, alongside Alexis McAllister. The head coach said of Jones's fitness, "We have to wait and see. He asked to be taken off. He walked off instead of needing a lot of treatment, so I have to wait and see." There are a lot of games. In 4 days, there is another one. Jones is no stranger to missing games with muscle problems. His last groin injury came in January, which kept him out of 3 matches. This season, he has already missed 4 games, having picked up a problem against Arsenal in September. Prior to going off against Brentford, he completed more dribbles than anyone else and looked assured in possession under difficult circumstances. The Bees pressed Liverpool incessantly, but Jones still managed to complete 72 of his 74 passes, according to FotMob, playing 11 passes into the final third. With Ryan Gravenberch still out, but possibly back for Aston Villa next weekend, Trey Nyoni and Wataru Endo are the biggest contenders to feature in midfield against Palace. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.